In this video, we'll set up a brand new WordPress website step by step using Elementor One. You can follow along yourself or send this to your client and say, "Trust me, just watch this." This is part 1. I'll quickly explain what Elementor One actually is and why it makes sense, install and set up Elementor Pro and the additional features, go through the most important Elementor settings, and activate the new Elementor Editor v4. I'm also keeping the little "wait, what?" moments in. I'll guide you through it. We can do this together. Let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to do is head over to the Elementor website. Click on Products and either jump straight to the pricing section or just scroll for a second and enjoy Elementor's scrolly telling. Honestly, really nice animations. Alright, here's the deal with the new plans. As you can see, Elementor One includes all Pro features and more in a single plan. That means the image optimizer, accessibility tools, all AI features, email deliverability, and priority support all bundled together. There's a plan for a single website, and there's also a plan for unlimited sites. If you want to follow along and recreate this setup step by step, you can check out the Elementor One subscription via the first link in the description. But the plan itself is only half of the story. What really simplifies our workflow shows up inside WordPress, and I'll show you that in a second. Because one thing I genuinely like about Elementor One, and I'm pretty sure your clients will love this too, is that we don't have to hunt through WordPress menus anymore. Before that, let's quickly look at the new credit system. Instead of juggling multiple subscriptions for different tools, we now get one shared pool of credits, and we can spend those credits wherever we actually need them. Some months we might need more AI help. Other months it's image optimization, accessibility fixes, or performance tools. The important part is, nothing goes to waste anymore. We're not paying for features we never touch. We simply allocate credits based on what the project needs right now. That flexibility alone already makes this way more practical than separate subscriptions. Alright, let's choose the plan and move on. After paying for the description, and by the way, having just one invoice and one subscription is the key here. We land on this welcome page where we can download the plugin. Let's do that real quick and then jump on to our WordPress site. I've already set up a fresh WordPress environment on a new subdomain at Hostinger. And quick side note, I underestimated the impact of good hosting for way too long. A proper WordPress-focused hosting plan makes a huge difference, and at this point, I can honestly recommend it without hesitation. Alright, let's install Elementor One. Go to Plugins, click Add New, then Upload Plugin, and upload the zip file we just downloaded. Activate it.
Yep, that's me.
And yeah, looks like we need the Elementor Core plugin first. Classic Elementor moment. So let's do that quickly. Search for Elementor, this one right here. Install, activate, done. When the onboarding pops up, just skip it for now. That's not what we need at this stage with Elementor One. Now let's activate the add-ons that we got with Elementor One, and after that we'll set up Elementor Pro and activate Elementor version 4. Let's see, we want to use the image optimizer. Activate the plugin. Okay, let's see what this is. We need to connect our license again. Okay, let's do this real quick. Now we could watch this tutorial here, or just start setting up the optimizer. Our subscription status is active. Perfect. The compression level we can leave at lossy to get the best out of page speed. And we want to optimize every image as soon as we upload, so we also leave that as is. And the bigger the files are that we upload, as it says here, the more credits will be used. So feel free to use free online tools like TinyPNG first before uploading. Clearing the metadata also helps with page speed, so let's keep this active. Backing up original files. Okay, why not? Just keep this toggled on just as a backup. And then we absolutely want to have a modern file format, so toggling on WebP format is essential. Just keep the presets here. I don't really know what this is doing, but we just leave it as it is at the moment. Okay. Then there's the bulk optimization, but haven't uploaded any pictures yet, so feel free to let that plugin run through your media if you're using the One subscription on an existing website. Something I also want to use from the beginning is Elementor AI. I will set up the Ally plugin later in the website build, maybe even as a last optimization step, and Site Mailer I will only activate if I want to use forms or anything like that. For now, I want to use all my credits on image optimization and AI features. Okay, let's install Elementor AI.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Whoops, that is not what I was expecting. When clicking on the button, I kind of expected a similar process as we just had with the image optimizer. But let's check if the AI features are already activated in the editor. Just because this isn't a plugin, but kind of an overall add-on or feature to the editor, the process might be different. Okay, here this makes sense. Okay, so the AI features are already accessible and we can use them already. So it seems like we don't have to do anything else here. Alright, quick real-life moment. I said at the beginning that I'm showing my actual workflow, and yep, I already missed something. I noticed that my Elementor One license wasn't connected yet, so I had to jump into my account over here and connect the license first. Now, once the license is active and I click the Home button in the WordPress dashboard, I land on this welcome screen. And this is new. I haven't seen this before. So yeah, let's take a look at what's going on here. Here's also the AI Site Planner. I want to use that for the first time in part 2 of this series. So now is the right time to follow if you don't want to miss this, and also follow along creating a website from scratch with the new 2026 workflow using Elementor AI features and the new version 4 editor. And I guess we could have just activated the image optimizer by using the new tool manager here. Very useful. So this is where we can add more tools later in the process. This is actually very nice. Also, what I wanted to show you is the priority Elementor support that you get with the Elementor One subscription. To get there, just click on My Account and open the account. We have the possibility to submit a ticket or even send them a WhatsApp. This whole account dashboard is a bit more powerful now. There's a lot more going on than before. Okay, let's dive into the next step. Activating the version 4 editor and look into the Elementor Pro Settings to set up everything the right way from the beginning. The version 4 editor is in beta now and stable for production. To activate the new editor, go to Settings and click on the version 4 tab. Then tap this button here. And it makes sense to first activate the editor and then look into the settings, because they already say here that there's some automatic changes to the Pro editor settings, which makes sense. Next, let's fine-tune the Elementor settings. We'll go through all the tabs together and I'll keep it as quick as possible. First up, General Settings. We keep our post types enabled. There's no real reason to disable WordPress posts or pages. Now, technically, we could disable Elementor's global colors and fonts already because we're going to use the new CSS class-based system with Editor v4. And honestly, running version 3 and version 4 side by side is probably going to cause a lot of confusion. Those old global styles are clunky, hard to manage, and I can't wait to eventually get rid of them. But for now, let's not touch these settings yet. I'll be making more videos about the new editor and the best workflows. As soon as I fully switch and find the perfect setup, I'll let you know. Data sharing. You can enable it here, but I never do. There's really no need to share even more data with Elementor at this point. Alright, next tab, Integrations. This is where you'd add Google reCAPTCHA, connect MailChimp, and so on. Nothing we need right now, so let's move on to Advanced. Okay, this looks like a change too. And honestly, it looks like we don't have to touch anything here. Wow, that alone would be a real improvement. Next up, Performance. This also looks good out of the box. The only thing I always change here is load Google Fonts locally. Set this to active. Europe people, please do this. And thanks Elementor, one less WordPress plugin we need. That's actually very helpful. Last tab, Features. This one needs a bit more attention. In previous versions, there were a lot of defaults here, and it was always best to actively decide what's on and what's off. Menu, yes, active. If it actually works properly now, I want it. I have high hopes with the new editor. Inline font icons, yes, active. Additional custom breakpoints, no. We don't need that with the new editor, so deactivate. Container, yes, active. Optimize markup, yes, active. As long as it doesn't break the design. We'll hope for the best. Default to new theme builder, yes, I want that active. Nested elements, active, of course. I'm really excited about this one. It should work much better with the new editor now. Data sharing, no thank you. Don't forget to save changes and then we're good to go. Follow for part 2 of this Elementor series, where we'll build a real website from scratch using all the new features Elementor has to offer in 2026, and put the fastest Elementor workflows into practice.